So, Lieutenant Governor, great to have you with us on 13th and Park, a second day of the convention. A lot to look forward to. Obviously, we see that Nikki Haley is speaking tonight, Marco Rubio, Ron DeSantis. What are you looking forward to for the tail end of day two?
Well, what I'm excited most about being the Lieutenant Governor of Arkansas is hearing Arkansas Senator Tom Cotton and my favorite governor, America's favorite governor, Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Governor Sanders and I have been friends for a very long time, but a fun historical note for your listeners and viewers is that Governor Sanders and I are the first independently elected female governor and female lieutenant governor to ever serve together in the history of this great country.
That's incredible. While that was happening, wasn't there a parallel experience, even on the other side of the fence? I happened to write an article on this in Massachusetts, where you had the governor and lieutenant governor, also both women. Frankly, I think it's about time.
Well, it is. And the difference between us and Governor Maura Healey and her lieutenant governor is that they actually run on a ticket. And that's why I'm clear to say we are independently elected, because Arkansas voters chose twice, once to vote for a female governor and once to vote for a female lieutenant governor to lead the great state of Arkansas. And under Governor Sanders' leadership, just like President Trump, we've been cutting taxes, cutting regulations, keeping our kids safe, the same sort of thing that we're going to go back to when we elect President Donald J. Trump again to the White House, is keeping Americans safe.
Wasn't it amazing the first time you saw President Trump after everything that happened not that long ago, which I think, frankly, changed a lot of things, not just in this race, but a lot of feelings that people have had for a long time across America?
It is. And when we saw him come out last night at the convention, the entire arena, the entire forum was just electric. And I know the people at home were feeling the same thing, because we all watched in horror. I was watching live when someone tried to assassinate Donald Trump on Saturday. And so to see him walk out, emotion clearly on his face, but it was emotion that was reverberating from coast to coast in America, because we believe and hope we believe in unity, bringing America back together so we can go back to these strong policies that Donald Trump had in place during his presidency.
Well, you were Attorney General for 2 terms in Arkansas. You know something about law enforcement and about trying to keep people safe. What can you say to America now, in light of what happened in Butler, Pennsylvania, that gives us a little confidence that moving forward, we can feel just a little bit more secure than we did before?
Well, I think it's important for all Americans and Arkansans to, first of all, we need to thank our law enforcement officers. These men and women are overworked, underpaid. They are putting their lives on the line. The last 10 years in Arkansas, I've not missed a funeral of an officer who was killed in the line of duty. And I don't miss a chance to say thank you to our officers when I see them in person, whether it's the Secret Service, officers that have come in from Fort Worth or across the country. But we must be vigilant against evil, because what we saw on Saturday was an act of evil. And it was only God's hand that touched Donald Trump's shoulders and head and moved him just slightly, so that way he could be with us today, so that he could stand up right after that and say to the audience, but to say to the American public, fight. Because that's what America must do right now, is we must fight to preserve this great republic that we have, to ensure the freedoms. It's not just our brave men and women in uniform who are fighting at home and overseas, and we can't thank them enough. But it's each and every one of us must do our job to protect our democracy.
Night 4 is one everyone, I think, has circled on their calendar, when the president will take center stage after this incredible event. What do you expect that night?
I'm expecting an electrifying audience in person and people at home watching as they're listening to President Donald Trump's policies on how we're going to unite America, how we're going to roll back out of control inflation and overregulation. Too many Americans are hurting and not able to buy groceries to put on their families' tables. They're not able to buy gasoline to take their kids to soccer matches or basketball camps. People are having to sacrifice, and they're having to worry about their own safety because of being overrun at the southern border by illegal immigrants and dangerous people from all across the globe who are coming into our country without us knowing who they are. And so it's time that we say goodbye to the bad Biden policies and we get back to a credible America and to truly make America great again under Donald Trump's leadership.
Does this convention have a different feel about it? Not just because of what happened in Butler, Pennsylvania, but you might say because of the stakes, everything that's on the line this year.
It is. This is actually my 6th convention. I realize I don't look old enough to have been to 6 conventions, but this is my 6th convention, and the Republicans are united behind Donald Trump. Now it's time to unite America. We feel it. We saw it on the stage last night. Anytime you have the head of the Teamsters, you have Amber Rose, you have people that Republicans have reached out to and that others are saying, you know what, I want to share the stage with Donald Trump because he is leading America.
I'm glad you're there. I'm glad it's convention number 6. This will probably be potentially the most memorable of all 6 you've attended. Please stay safe and please keep spreading the message to the rest of America that hope is still alive and well.
Absolutely. God bless, and you all have a fantastic day.
Thank you.